Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational Monster Train series where I'm going to gush for a second about that last Curse Seeds run I recorded. Ooh, buddy. That was the Shadow Siege one. If you haven't seen that, that is a certifiable banger. That episode is just incredible. I had so much fun playing it, and it was such a cool line. And it wasn't even that big of a gamble, right? I think that I've been thinking about it a lot, and I don't even think my decisions were that concerning. Obviously, if I didn't play Shadow Siege, I would have lost, right? I was kind of going all in. But at the same time, thanks to a combination of Forever Flame and boss relics, there's no universe I can't play Shadow Siege, right? So it was no big deal. And then we ended up finding a bunch of things that made it even easier. So what am I even complaining about? I'm not complaining at all. It was just clean, good. Starting with that Forever Flame really enabled me to just take Shadow Siege and run with it. There was another line in there that was super winnable with the drafts and paraffin enforcers and such, but the truth is, I just didn't need that stuff, right? It wasn't even that important. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's all I really got for you to talk about. I didn't have a whole thing lined up here or anything like that. Just a nice little gush, which is always fun. Today we're just continuing on with the series. I thought about it, and I thought about doing an extra curse seeds for yesterday for you, but ended up just deciding that it's fine, right? It's fine. YouTube doesn't reward messing up with a schedule, so if you miss a day, you miss a day. You should just kind of continue on. Metrics show that Fridays are the least watched days anyway, so it's fine. I'm just going to continue on. Here's Saturday's episode, no big deal. Hopefully your weekend is going great so far. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. A lot of the times recently I've been recording these so close to when they've been going live. You're kind of getting a near-term view of what I'm thinking about and stuff and how my day's been going. There was a period where I was doing a lot better about building up a backlog, but I just haven't been able to do it. And the thing is that my free time has been getting devoured by other things, so I'm really only having time to record one episode a night. And when I only record one episode a night, it sadly does not mean that I get ahead ever. So, but that's all good, right? Nothing really crazy to report. We're currently on a 101 win streak. That number's getting pretty large. We were Primordium, which was a lot of fun. We had Morsel Made. We did some cool stuff with Morsel Made backline and a Morsel Made frontline where I played both of them. And even if the front one was the only one that ate, it worked out just fine. It was pretty cool, actually, that played out that way. So basically what I did was I would take Primordium and super speed feed it into the front one on turn one. Then on turn two, I'd play that one in front and I would super scale that one. And what ultimately would happen is you get a chance to scale two of them, right? So pretty cool stuff. Anyway, nothing too ridiculous otherwise. We're moving on to Little Fade. Oh, buddy, we love Little Fade. Every time it comes around a Little Fade, I'm always a little bit excited. I just like how she plays differently. It's the same thing as Spine Chief, right? They play so differently than the other clans that I just enjoy these runs the most because, well, it breaks up the monotony, right? I'm not just kind of doing, I don't know, frontline plus backline win game. I'm doing some neat niche thing, which is always a lot of fun. So, but yeah, I guess that's all I've got for you. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you care about that stuff and haven't already. It matters, and I super appreciate it. The channel's doing well. I'm actually very surprised at how well the channel in general has been doing. I've been enjoying recording, and people seem to be enjoying watching. And, it's not breaking any records or anything, but it's doing well. I certainly feel incentivized to continue. We get enough comments on videos, people seem engaged, people seem interested, and people chat, right? And that's kind of another nice thing about it is it's not just me echo chambering into the void. I'm not just screaming at nothing and no one is listening. Certainly if I was getting no views or anything, these would be dialed back a lot. I didn't even anticipate originally that this would pick up to a point where I'd have consistent viewers. So Hey, thanks a lot. I genuinely appreciate that. You are the reason I record so much Monster Train. Originally, I was thinking that I'd be playing it anyway, so I might as well record it. And then obviously, when I got busy with other things, it probably would have died down. But thanks to the channel doing so well, I really appreciate it. So just doing a lot more recording, just fun. Who knows? Maybe I'll find some cool other games at some point that actually play nicely with the way I play video games, right? It's tough because you got to find something little turn-based strategy. I don't know. Wildermyth was a good one. I don't know. I got to keep my eyes out for that stuff because I'm not really anticipating turning my YouTube channel into anything huge, right? I have a full-time job, so it's not like I'm ever going to be able to go crazy here. It would have to pop off to some insane degree, and that just won't happen, right? Everything's way too saturated. Getting quote-unquote big is like an impossibility without some ridiculous amount of luck. But that's not even like a goal of mine. It would be kind of nice to, I don't know, grow the community and stuff. It's been fun building it up and seeing how the metrics go and seeing what people like and stuff and chatting with you all. So I've really enjoyed it. And anyway, that's been another like 2 minutes of me talking about something random. So let's actually just get in on this run before I spend way too long on the intro. So yeah, little fade, random, mods on, cool. All right, let's go check out how this goes. I guess that ended up way more of a run, like a channel update than I expected. This is cool. Yeah, all right. So I hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine. Felt like recording. Seems good. Go ahead and make some progress on this week. So yeah, we are currently, let's see, Exile Melting, Exile Umbra. You know, it's better than the alternative. I actually prefer this a lot to Shade Splitters because Plinks do something on enemies, right? They enable me to handle things like early clergy combats, and anything that powers me up early game is a lot of value. Anyway, they gave me Draft, so I really hope they give me not Little Fade, obviously I have Little Fade, Firelight, because that would just be so much fun. Otherwise, we could probably get away with a normal melting line with Eternal Flame in the back. This would be a little bit tricky for Little Icarus. It's not impossible, but it's tricky. Anyway, let's get in on this. We are fighting, this is Rage Talos. This is, what are you? I always get Arcus confused. This is Spell Shield. Darkness, Spell Shield, Shadow, Curses. Yes. We have Patient Seraph. Draft, Packed Morsels, Mortal Entrapment. All great cards. Having a Daze on Patient is excellent. As long as I stay under 130 for Firelight, this will be fine. I can always reform. No big deal. Good stuff. Let's see what we're working with here. We have Temple on 2, 4, 6, 8. One of my best spreads. I love 4 temples spread out evenly like this. I talk about it every time it comes up, but there's a very narrow improvement in this. I generally would prefer the early game temple on 3 instead of 2, just because you have to go real hard on shards if you want to get one into 2. So the ideal for me is like 3, 4, 6, 8, right? And you could mix your mid-game ones up a little bit. It doesn't matter all that much. Having one on 4 is nice because you get immediate value after the Ring 3 boss. And then having one be on Ring 3 is great because you can power up into the Ring 3 boss. So, but yeah, good stuff. We have banners. We have both choices on Ring 2. Steel Shop has the Remnant banner, and we have a Steel Shop Umbra banner on 3. Let's see, other Steel Shops are, okay, nothing on 4, 5. We got one on 6, that's a good one. We've got one on 7, then one on 8. Dupes on 8, which is a removal dupe with a Magic Shop, nice. Dupe on 5, which kind of sucks, and a dupe on 4, which also kind of sucks. Alright, well, fair enough. It's fine. Let's look at our Forge first, see what we're working with. It is a Firelight day. Absolutely, I click Firelight here. Oh my god, Waxer Snuffer? Bless up? What? What? Oh my god, I take the money and I feel so powerful. That is insane. Okay, be careful about spikes though. These guys actually just sandblast you. I had to look real quick to see if I had a self-ping. I don't. I super leak if I take spikes on this. So sadly, I don't get this, but I'm glad I took the money because it means that I can actually do some stuff here. Now, I'd like to... I could do some nonsense here by just playing Fade with Rain Steward, and then you take the Packed Morsels here. This is an important one, because you do Magma Morsel, which is huge, and Excavator, which punches a lot through, and then I can play some morsels on, or some units on other floors just to catch collectors. Yeah. Cool. Take the Packed Morsels. I guess I'm just pumping up this dude downstairs, which is pretty fine. Yeah, I might as well, right? Just beef this cake up. I could kill the man on middle, which is very cool. I think I will, actually. Sure. Because he's always leaking, right? Now, as long as I get a reform at some point in the universe, we're okay. Cool, actually. So this run is blessed. Unreal. We super win next turn, right? Look at this. This crushes. Yeah, good job. Go team. Great news. Cool. I don't even care about upstairs. Perfectly played, honestly. Great news. I think the spikes would have really hurt me there. All right, I'm going to take Hallow Drippings almost certainly. It's a really good card with this line. Wicklash is also good, but we get everything out of Firelight, so I just don't care. Purifying Cleanse, also excellent. But I think Hallow Drippings is just stronger for the moment. Prismal Dust? Prismal Dust. Yeah, I'd click this. Sure. A ping would be nice, but I could always put magic power things into plinks if I need to. Prismal Dust answers a lot of stuff in the mid-game and early game, which I like. So, cool. Go left. Maybe I see Paraffin Enforcer here. A multi-strike in the shop is kind of disgusting. Oh my god. You know, genuine argument for Lady of the Reformed here too. She's an excellent hit here for a stat taker, but Paraffin Enforcer is just dumb. Yeah. Just outrageously powerful, and then we... Wait a second, are you serious here? We're gonna go draft into Paraffin Enforcer because of the double extinguish. This is super free. I just always get Fade killed on turn 1 and we get a ton of rage. And this is much better because I get the draw priority here. And we're gonna hit plenty of times thanks to multi-strike. Yeah, multi-strike in the shop. The right take here is almost certainly damage shield. This always provides more than 25 HP of value, right? Just every single time. Yeah, I think so. Which is great. And this means I don't have to reroll, which is great. So that's excellent. Now I just dupe that guy and we win. We should not disrespect these combats too hard, but that's kind of incredible. Yeah, I mean, we're crazy good, right? We are super strong here. Like, we can take the unit draft just for good measure here. I have no concerns because we're gonna scale pretty bloody fast, right? Little Fade, man, just straight up kills a dude. That seems good. Cool. I will Packed Morsels for downstairs. It's good. He's gonna go crazy. I want to get draft to swing, and the only way to do that is to sack the Train Steward here, yeah? Yeah, we lose the Collector, of course, but it's fine. Sure. Obviously, we're going to have some struggles with survivability here. You're not even guaranteed to get Little Fade back, but we actually just get it. How many of these do I have coming up? 3. He actually just kills, right? So I can play her upstairs. She takes 5 and then punches for 6. That's a spell shield. I could save all this HP. Yeah, this is actually great. And then we do Prismal Dust here, and we're fine, right? Cool. In fact, super cool. Yeah, disgusting, actually. Cool. Go team. Great. Just free. Yeah, this rage dude is outrageous. Outrageous. He's just disgusting. I'm gonna click on molded because having a targeted reform when I might have a bunch of trash morsels and other stuff is really good. And density here is really all that matters, so we take this. And that plus 10 from Wicklash is not good enough to ever do anything I care about, so you know. And I'm gonna take Mind Collapse. I don't need the Prismal Dust here. I'm not taking a Timber Assault. Mind Collapse is just solid. Cool. And then Lady of the Reformed is... Is that unnecessary? Huh. I could grab her. She's pretty darn good. I don't know. Do I care? Maybe. It's tough because I don't have a ton of HP on the floor, right? We're going to have like 3 of these dudes. I guess Fade eventually provides a lot of HP. Let me logbook here. Right, because Firelight, she still only gives plus 5. That's plus 10 life per death and is face tanking it. We need something that can actually take hits. Huh. I'm looking at a double space line, by the way. I'm thinking Lady in front of double Paraffin Lads. I think I'd grab her. She's a very secure choice, and she's pretty much exactly what I was hoping to see. We're going to go left because maybe I see some plus 25s or something. Endless is actually not terrible. Alloyed Construct. You ever seen Alloyed Construct, Little Fade? It's a pretty fun one. Morsel Maker into the Lady. That's not It's not going to help. We skip that. I'm going to look for some plus 25s. I don't think this Endless is going to be it here. Although removing her from the pool is not terrible, but I'm just going to re-roll it. Large Stone's bad. I'll take the Damage Shield, I guess. It's not good, though. Damage Shield, the Revenge trigger. Let's look in the Caverns. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god, Dante's Candle. I don't need this to win. I don't need this to win, but it's cool. Oh no, Firelight, Little Fade, Waxer Snuffer with Dante? I mean, yeah, fine. I didn't need that. I did not need that, but that is among the cooler things I think I've seen in a while. Ooh, buddy. Alright, I think we need to tunnel removals a bit. Right? Probably. Hold up, what if I put Lady into Dante? How silly is that? Kinda silly. I think we're going to tunnel removals. I'm going to cut a Train Steward here. We're going to be a little aggro here. I don't need to do anything. I just need to live. It's fine. Right, we're going to chill. I could see myself doing some pretty dumb things on this run that win, which is awesome news. I didn't need Dante to win this run. So there's that, but I'd like to play bottom floor, huh? Yeah, it's just good to do that. And I'm going to put 2 damage shield in here just now and be fine with it. Right, it's okay. Like, it's fine. Cool, we get a reform. Little Fade drops. I get the Giraffe here. You know, the man. I'm going to play the Candle because I should see a Plink. Right, the nice thing about having a buffer here, yeah, we have the Plink, right? It's good news. Cool. We get the Reform here on Little Fade. Great job. We get scaling like that. I will scale something up here just to play out the morsels, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be super fine, is the way I'm going to look at this. I choose to believe that we will be okay. Yeah, cool. Awesome. We are power. And like, this is a perfect example. Play the packed morsels. I just put in the HP. We do like 600 damage here to the boss. I guess I plink because it puts in even more damage, and I get this, and plink again because good measure. And like, it's very fine, right? Even if I don't see this here, we're just chilling. Yeah, cool. Just so much damage. Good job. Go team. Hallowed Halls. Trample. Shroud Spike. Ooh, buddy. Isn't Trample just disgusting? Hallowed Halls. If I give up on the Paraffin Enforcer and go in on Dante, it's Hallowed Halls, but I'm not going to because he's fully upgraded and disgusting. I'm gonna take Umbra Stone. Yes. That's good. What do you mean, Legion of Wax? What? What? That is a ridiculous survivability line, but it overstacks my floor. I don't want it here. You do Legion into Lady. I'm going to skip these. What a good run. What a good run. We take space. I think it's correct. Yeah. I think it's correct. I'm going to potentially leave myself open to the double space pickup. I just tunnel removals here, I'm pretty sure. I could just dupe the Paraffin Enforcer, and he's ridiculous. But the problem is he's going to die very quickly. Are we a little slow? Not really. I'm going to go right. I think it's fine. I can always do this dupe on 4, or 5 rather. And I'm going to do it before we get to the end game because I'd like to have a second one. So, Commemorative Spike is bad. Concussive Coals is an interesting way of survivability. Play bottom. It's pretty good. As long as Little Fade doesn't not die. But if it does, you just play higher floor, I guess, right? This could betray me. This betrays me if it hits everything, because then Little Fade doesn't die. Obviously, it's fine on floating bosses, but I'm going to take it because it is survivability percentage. It's a statistical survivability game, but it helps, right? It'll help. Sure. Remnant Banner. It's fine. We skip this. I don't want it. Look in the temple because good measure. Plus 30 and intrinsic. What would be the intrinsic of choice? Nothing. We just chill, right? We cut these train stewards because they're bad. They are really hard to play and not good. We upgrade Fade. Excellent. Tons of scaling. I dupe later. It's 50. I probably do an infusion of Lady into Dante, which is funny. Yeah, true. A plus 20. Maybe he goes in front. I don't even know. That would be weird. What a weird run. Maybe it's just Lady Dante Draft Buddy. It's pretty good, actually, right? Then we give Rage to Dante. All right, yeah, we chill. I think that actually might be it. You do double space, you just play all these units together. This amulet scares me because it matters so much the order I draw cards and what gets upgraded. I get blasted in most cases here, I think. Yeah, we don't take this. We also don't really need this stuff, right? Yeah, like, here it's fine because I got Fade, Lady, right? Like, that kills those. And I can put the Lady in front, right? Because it comes the 9 here, and then the 10 just bounces off this damage shield, which is pretty good. Yes, I'm going to packed morsels. We're going to stick an excavator in back here because it kills, right? Yeah, because the plus 10 comes in here. We pop the damage shield, we're fine. So that means I just play the Jeweler's Middle. Cool. Open the packed morsels. We get a kill on top, which is great. I want to bring back Fade for sure. Good. I want to take the money because I missed the trial. I don't think I need to go too ham here. I think I can play the Dante's Candle instead of the Umbra Stone, right? And then we toss in an excavator for good measure, and it's fine. Sure. I think we'll be okay, right? Yeah, primitive mold, candle, good, cool. And like this scales very fast to a powerful level. You just play down the draft here. You Hallow Drippings this, and we super win, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is nutty. Cool. Behold my power. I didn't even want you to have your unit anyway. Good job, 1 round, awesome. This is very strong. I technically don't even need Dante, but I'm gonna take him because he's fine. Quad Remnant Host, good lord. I should grab the resin removal, potentially. It's pretty good, I'll take it. I need to work on the density of my cards, but I'm not super worried about it. Prism Retrieval is a good fish. I could fish for a unit. I'm gonna have 3 banner units, so I should probably grab it. Sure. I am drafting a lot, which is potentially a concern. Yeah, get in here, Dante. Let's go. Cool, cool. I'd like to dupe. Now, the real question is... do I give up on Lady? I think I have to go left here if I'm going to ever dupe this guy. But the question is, do I just give up on Lady? I technically don't even need... what if you frontline Dante? I don't really need another Rage guy, right? That Rage is not it. Now it's just fade into Dante, right? So we go right, actually, yeah? Yeah. We cut... Train Steward, and Plinks are pretty okay. They're still not great, but I don't want them. Yeah, I'm gonna cut a Plink, I believe, yeah? Yeah. Even though it just got upgraded, it's fine. I'm gonna look in the trinket shop real quick. Forever Flame is cute. Melting Spout, Worn Grindstone. Let's look in the caverns real quick. Trade Pyre Health for money? I actually think this is good. Yeah, because I value the cash for removals right now. We'll take the Horde here. Oh yeah, Mold Braces is just more HP on the floor. It's 10 more. Although Refined Void is also very good, but that gets burned through pretty quickly. So we'll take the Mold Braces here. Yeah, good. And now I think it really is just remove garbage, right? Just remove bad stuff. So I always have reforms in line. And I'm reasonably certain I put Dante in front. I think so. I actually think I spin this. Forever Flame is kind of whatever here. Obviously, I'm going to take some damage from the curses, but I don't know. I don't really care all that much, I don't think. I think I remove Mortal Entrapment, maybe? Maybe. Maybe it's okay. I'm going to re-roll this. Yeah, those are bad. I guess I'm just going to purge some stuff here. I'd like to leave a couple Plinks in, maybe, to absorb 20 consumes. Possibly. Yeah, I think so. So I do think a cut is still Plink, and then probably another Plink, genuinely. Sure, yeah. Density of reforms is going to matter. We're going to move on. We're fine. Cool. Spikes is still a concern. I'm not going to risk spikes. I think I hit enough times that this could kill me. Let's see. Fade. Paraffin Friend. And I pop the front fellow. And I play 2 damage shield for good measure. I might leak that man, and that's probably okay. Primitive mold. With one of these guys down, we're gonna be fine. Yeah. Right, like this is gonna be okay. Now the question becomes, how does one kill this man upstairs? I think I actually just let him walk on me, right? Which is silly, but I think very correct. We played Dante middle here just to get rid of the, just to get the collector. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, I take 10. Not ideal. I could have played top floor to speed this up a little bit, but I think this will be okay. Feed some random stuff to Dante, it's fine. Yeah, we take 10. Not ideal, but it's okay. And we're stabilized now. I just reform and we're chilling. Right, lifesteal is, well, not great there, but I guess I draft. Can't even play him, but I'll draw him out. It's fine. Sure. We just trample on the back and it's no biggie. Cool. Fun. Alright, cool. Good stuff. We actually, because of the days, we didn't get that burnout on the back, dude, which is very funny. It's fine. Not worried about it. Sacred Wicks, Memories of the Melted, Memento Mori, nope. Void Binding, Crucible Extension. Crucible Extension means I could take Ember if I want to play the candles out. I'm just going to skip this. I don't need these. We're fine as long as I can see something. Divine Artifact. I'm going to take the Grindstone, I believe. Well, I'm just going to... What are you? Spell Shield? Let's take the Grindstone. This could actually bother me, this Winged Indulgence. Sure, I'll take that. That's not a problem. So now I'd like to go left. Here I get the Pyre Health. This is actually really solid, yeah? Yeah, cool. Get the Pyre Health. I'm going to do some kind of an infusion, question mark. Plus 25. I actually honestly do think it's Lady. I know this is so weird. Lady into Dante. I don't think I would have ever normally considered this, but this is actually pretty decent. And then I give him the plus 25. And then if he dies, it doesn't really matter. I think so. It's odd, okay? I'll give you that. It's odd. I'm going to take the plus 25. Because you could just put Draft in him for an extra multi-strike and it's fine. But, like, this is good. Think about this, right? What am I going to do? If I put up Large Stone in you, then it's Dante plus Paraffin Friend, right? And that's 5 space. And then you put Fade in front. It's a really good Dante upgrade set, though. We like these a lot. This is really strong. I think we just win if I do this, right? We just make this thing huge. And I put the Battlestone in because it's marginally better when you hit 6 times. It's like plus 30 damage. It's 80 HP in front. Yeah, I mean, that wins, right? And now I cut the Draft. Yeah. And I cut, honestly, some other trash. Like the Plink, I guess. Still, we get rid of Plinks. Yeah, I'm good with that, right? We chill on most of these other things. Intrinsic, no. Yeah, sure, whatever. All right, we'll move on. That was pretty good. Large stone, pretty solid hit. And now I think we just kind of cruise, right? We have so much scaling thanks to Waxer Stuffer and everything else that it's no big deal. And then here I get the Prism Retrieval on my only other unit. Incredible. And he goes down, and it's nuts. Isn't this insane, actually? I guess I could kill a dude, right? May as well. And then we just play Little Fade out, and it's over. Oh my god, the stats. What do you mean? I can't play Little Fade, I'm a fool. Yeah, whatever, I'll play her middle, it's fine. I think this is gonna go out of control on its own, right? Yeah, here's 400 damage into the boss, yeah. That seems reasonable. I guess I'll feed some morsels in right here. Here's a lifesteal, I guess. Sure. Why not? Whatever. Cool. We're doing like 10 million damage here. And that turns out to be pretty okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, man. Alright, yeah, here's 800 damage to the boss. Sure. Good. Great job. Go team. Awesome. And then you just daze him and it's over. I mean, it was over anyway, but like, this is just unfair. He doesn't even swing. Cool. Seems good. And the order is so weird. Like, I know, it's strange. Formless Child. Formless Child is insane here. His infusion would be so good, but I already have... or whatever. I already have everything. And now I don't need space, so I take Draw or Ember. Ember's not bad. I don't take this candle damage, but I'm not really playing a lot of cards, right? So I think you just take Draw to draw things better. Just draw good forehead. Yeah, I think so. Maybe I look at some magic shops at long last, make things cheaper. Because I don't need the steel shops anymore. Yeah, I'll do double magic shops, sure. Yeah, in that case I can take the draw. Yeah, fine. Cool, great. Draw me cards. Another divine artifact. Excellent. I do not need these. What do you mean? We're fine. Take my 25 gold. We're leaving. It would have been okay to take one of those, but it's fine. Let's see. What am I working with here? Horde? Sure. We'll look at that. Refracting Lens is almost certainly the take. It just hedges our bets against the really bad draws. Guild Marker's great, by the way. Don't get me wrong. But Refracting Lens is extremely comfortable. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30 HP a combat. Like, we just don't turn that down. I take the Horde, of course. Firebox. I guess. Trader's Quill. I mean, it could be something. It's never Shadowbox. I'll take Firebox. You never know. We go crazy with Firelight 3. Look in the caverns real quick. I click on Unnamed Tome because of course I do. Yeah. Absolutely, I click on Unnamed Tome. We vaguely look at the Merchant of Magic. I Wenian Consume a Plink. It's basically a removal. I'll buy a -1 into Umbra Stone just so that it feels a little more playable. Spin it. Double stack. Nah, no way. +10 just goes into... Honestly, Mind Collapse is a pretty good +10. Sure. I'll put a -1 into Molded. The most playable card I have. Sure. Cool. Moving on. Heaven Seal? That's a risk. Let's... think for a moment. The first kill says +40, so Dante does 63 times 6. That's 360. I can take this, actually. Right? I super can. because he does 63 times 6. One did get hit here. Yeah, cool. He kills both. Yeah, good job. Go team. Cool. Cool. Now I can do Giraffe Friend. I'm going to put him in front here, which kills the whole floor. He dies, which is unfortunate. I'm going to burn Prism Retrieval. That is okay. I get the primitive mold here. I get Little Fade, which is great. I'm going to Pact Morsels. I give up on... I think I need to play Fade. I was going to say I could give up on that 3 damage dude and take the Collector, but I'm taking the money, so I think I really ought to respect. Although actually just playing the Umberstone gets it, right? Yeah, okay, I'm just going to burn out Fade upstairs then. And take the money. Yeah, cool. And here's some stats. And I should play the Drippings now. Cool. Cool. Seems okay. We now just Primitive Mold again. Little Fade, sure, why not? Cool. Everything that can hit me got dazed, which is funny. Huh. I guess. Sure. I should probably try to cap out my HP on this combat. I mean, yeah, okay. Fine. Sure. I'll draw through them. It's fine. My Reform Friend. Good. We get our lad back, which is great news. I shoot the Plink. Wow, what a hit. Dang. May as well hit the man, sure. Cool, and like, we're fine now, right? Just draw everything on your same turn. Every single reform. Great news. We casually win this, and we just take as much HP as they'll give us, and it's no biggie. Cool. That's very strong. Turns out that's pretty good, huh? Cool. Great news. Votivary's kind of disgusting, but I don't need it. Resin Removal, I already have it. Mortal Entrapment, I already have it. Skip. I don't want these cards. Umbra kind of exists on this run. We go left. Just hunt removals. I'll take a dupe into, I don't know, something. I don't really know what to tell you. I'm going to buy something from this temple. It's definitely not the Merchant of Steel, though. I definitely also don't need the Pyre Remains, so we kind of just take stuff. It's fine. Intrinsic. I took the Firebox. I did. I sure did. Inscription Notice. Unnecessary. Holdover. You just hold over the molded and you never have this problem ever again. And then you remove everything. You can kind of just remove everything anyway, in case there was any doubt, but this is very comfortable, I think. Sure. Sure. I don't want Mask of Penumbra. These other ones are bad. Pyrestone Housing, hilarious. Hilarious. And now I cut. Honestly, we just cut almost everything. I no longer require that many reforms. I should still keep a couple in. Like, we'll cut the 1 and the 2. But I think we're okay otherwise. I need to get to 100 shards, for sure. So I'm going to Intrinsic the Mortal Entrapment. And I put a -1 in it. And there's theoretically a universe where I get to play that. Yeah. This is a spell chain, right? Yeah, okay. It was. Alright, yeah. So you do the -1 here into Mortal Entrapment. If I see anything that does any kind of damage... It's actually terrible, right? Now that I'm looking... You intrinsic the Prism Retrieval. What am I talking about? Duh. We intrinsic Prism Retrieval and we see all of our units on turn 1. Yeah, cool. We always respect on Fade, 100 shards, never more. I'm going to take a -1 because I think it's useful. Here's a Mortal Entrapment, -1. Make it playable. I'll put another +10 in Mind Collapse here. It's good. I'm going to take the other -1. Double stack, no thank you. Make Mortal Entrapment cost 1 since I don't have the Ember. Cool, big pickups. I go to here and I vaguely look and I decide against any of those relics. I dupe... What? What do you dupe here? I could have intrinsicked the Name Tome if I were actually concerned about Patient, but I'm not. It could just be Prismal Dust, which is not even that good. It might be Mortal Entrapment, so my Ember actually does something. I think that actually might be a thing here, right? Probably, actually. It's a good one-coster. Yeah, sure, why not? Fine. I buy removals, I guess. Right? What else do you do here? I don't want any of these other things. Light Skip is terrible. I want to play on a different floor, or I want my floor to get killed. Pyro Wall is, I guess, fine. I'm 5 gold off of getting Pyro Wall Purge. So I take a Purge, right? It's good. I don't want my card density to be too bad on the side of Primitive Molds. I think I actually cut a Packed Morsels because these morsels are hard to feed into anything. Sure. I guess I sit on 200 gold. I know I could buy, like, Pyrestone Housing just to be cheeky, but I'm not going to do that. The plus 10, I guess you might as well make Plink do 41 damage when it consumes. Okay. Double stack Hallow Drippings. It's a pretty cozy play, right? I don't want it to cost 1, though. I'm going to chill. All right, 100 out of 100. We are good to go. Yeah, goodbye, Patient. This is going to be a great run. We're just going to clobber. This feels good. It's Fade, so it's easy, but it's also just kind of satisfying here. Also, thanks, Prism Retrieval. You immediately fail me. Oh, buddy. Wild. I probably want to play a different floor here, yeah? Yes. I'm going to play the draft. This is an important order, by the way. Behold the strength of the Lady of the Reformed Infusion. And I burn Prism Retrieval. Great. He should come upstairs. He's going to trample. He hit there. Yeah, good. And this is some immediate scaling that I value a lot. Oh no, I incanted him. I'm sorry. Sure. I'm going to shoot the big one that's going to hit like 50 times. And then I guess I don't care about resin removal here. Sure. We're going to be okay thanks to this, right? I have the Prism Retrieval, which is cool. I'm going to Hallow Drippings here. We fade. I blink middle. Sure. I have to sit on this morsel is like the immediate challenge here, right? Although I have the holdover on the other stuff, so I actually don't care, right? We just burn it all. Cool, yeah. And that even baits on bottom, wow. Unreal. Alright, here's the Unnamed Tome, good job. Molded, fade, good job, let's go. Cool, top floor. I will just daze this man a million times. And now the morsel lives. He's too strong. He's too powerful. Cool. Molded. Fade. We just do a lot of the same things. Again, I take the 1 damage shield here, which swings it pretty hard. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to see... Yeah, here it is. Resin removal, which makes me very comfortable here. Right, we resin removal, and that swings it a lot. I daze this man. I shoot one dude for sure. Cool, cool. Yeah, I want him to come up here one more time because I reasonably think this is going to be an insane amount of damage. Yeah, he actually just dies. In fact, he is the dead. Good job. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Give me that 4-turn boss rush on patient. My man stood no chance. And Divinity will be even easier. I just play top, we scale a whole bunch, and it's fine. Come on, Prism Retrieval, you can do it, bud. Prism Retrieval. Prism Retrieval, my man. He tried so hard, and look how good this would have been. 8. Oh man, this would have been so good, but you can't pass up the scaling like this. We're just gonna take the damage and we're chilling, right? Like, it's fine. Reform here. The best part is at Burnout 1, I can do Dante, and I can daze the boss. Right, and it still burns out. And now units have reached me, so it's actually free. Reform. Little fade, let's go. Cool, I keep the days flowing. This is the scariest wave because of that stupid damage shield. Cool, I'm gonna reform. Get little fade in there. I do think I probably want the resin removal middle. I think that's worth it. I'm gonna permafrost I'm gonna silence chains. I don't want his curses. And I play the packed morsels on bottom because they just get killed. Wow, how does that not do enough damage? Oh, it's because of the mold braces. Yeah, okay, fine. I think I do want to gamble on Umbra Stone here. I will take the Prismal Dust, its value. Sure. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's reasonable, I think. Wow, that actually just wins on this turn. Well, you know, okay. Sure. Sure, I suppose this is fine. Here, yeah, whatever. Unbelievable. Alright, well that's a GG. I mean, I don't know what I expected. It just absolutely sends it. Cool. Is Dante a good card? The world may never know. That was a 52-minute episode. It'll be under an hour for sure. I don't have enough to talk about on the run summary to get me up to an hour, so that's cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love Little Fate. I always have fun with these episodes. I know they're strong generally pretty consistently, but it's just fun. I just enjoy Firelight. Let's go. Run summary. Yeah. The nice thing about the normal Train of Thought episodes is I get to play all the champions. On my other series, I mean, I guess I do on... What is it? What's it called? Trainwreck. But I don't always on Curse Seeds, right? Most people don't submit the bad champions. So anyway, this run's insane. It's a classic example of play it easy early. Don't do anything too crazy here. And then you, I don't know, get Dante. You do something weird here by just giving him a ton of life and then putting Lady of the Reformed into it because it's actually fine here. And then Paraffin Enforcer, even though he wants to hit first, goes in the back. You could put him in front, but the truth is he's going to die. And the reason I did this crazy thing with Dante is that he doesn't die, right? The mold braces was pretty big for that, as well as Little Fade's scaling. It's just plus 20 HP a turn, and it tramples real hard. The Paraffin Enforcer friend, it doesn't matter in the end, right? But I could have also won this run without ever seeing Dante. But Dante just makes it stronger and makes it easier, which is why this is so strong for me, right? I can go to 80 HP and our floor is insane. Technically, a better run probably would have just been 2 Dantes, but right, take the plus 25, make another Dante, and just play 2 of thems. And you don't even need the Paraffin Enforcer, right? Because his scaling doesn't matter. You just have more of these guys. But at this point, I just kept what I had, right? I already had this guy, so whatever, it's fine. We obviously were crushing. This is not a question of... I'm not interested in how I win stronger. I'm not looking to make this score number bigger. I'm looking to win. And if I have the win, it's better to just chill at 100 shards, remove bad cards, and just win the game, right? True. True statement. What else matters here? I mean, the mortal entrapments ended up being fine in the end. I didn't need them, but they did reduce the damage I was taking every turn, which is good. I'll take it. And then obviously Trample's excellent card. The Molded was a good pickup, of course. It's really just about Dante and Fade here. Dante, Fade, Wax for Snuffer, and this Mold Braces. That's like the entire run of import. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Go team. Thank you very much, Little Fade. Very cool. Brings us up to 102 on the series. So, yeah. Awesome. Hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.